Welcome to another episode of Devilcraft Leather. Welcome to another episode of Devilcraft Leather. Today, we're going to be making or reproducing a slim wallet similar to this guy right here. It'll have one front pocket, one back pocket that goes across, and then a cash strap that goes across here. And then one middle pocket. This is a signature piece of mine that I've reproduced many times. I want to do it this time in preparation for possibly the next video, which will be my first reproducible wallet made out of laser cut leather, which I'll be doing in-house here because I just got a laser cutter. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll also be able to do engraving with the laser cutter, which will eliminate, well, I'll probably still put the hallmark on it, but I'll be able to use it and make bigger emblems and such on my products, and also do monogramming and putting people's names, or even putting the Devilcraft words on it. Devilcraft Leather, not to be confused with Devilcraft, which is a fishing lure and fishing related company, fishing products. So with this in mind, let's get into it. We're not going to do brown, we're going to do saddle tan. Alright, so first we're going to start cutting, then we're going to do our staining, and then we're going to do our hole punching, and then we're going to do our gluing, and then stitching, and then polishing and finishing. Alright, thanks for coming with me. You can see here, this is the first of these that I made. One card section here, cash strap, which is something I like to do. It's kind of a joke I have, strapped for cash. And then a wide backside. So for this we'll need this ruler here, a smaller T or square ruler right there, this bigger guy here, just so we have accurate squares. I'm going to need two of these, so I'm just going to cut both of these middle sections out right away. What I'm going to do is take this other ruler I have, put it at this mark where I have 2 3/4 laid out. And then since this is square here, this picks up the square all the way down. So then all I have to do, since this is 12, this will be a 4. And if you want to make sure that it's completely straight on this side, you can always take your small ruler, your small square, and then you're going to want to cut that in half. Yeah, you know, there's some things that like I do not do. Like some people, instead of cutting both of these sections out, what they're going to do is folded upon itself, like maybe like razor this part out and then fold it on itself, and then you have this sort of like just rounded edge here, and then they go and build the rest of the wallet around that. I don't like that because it interrupts, I guess, the aesthetic of this sort of nice polished edge that you get here. Um, 42 square inches of leather. So if you can see this, you can see how a laser could just cut that right out of there. A laser cutter could also punch my holes for me, which is going to be awesome. So let's take my handy dandy razor knife. Now I think I'm going to swap out the blade on this, and I'll bring you along for the journey. So, you don't want to cut your finger off. Okay, so apparently there's this back thing here that spins off. I think I have an extra. Nice. Holy crap. This came with multiple extras, which is nice, and they're all oiled too. Oh, that's grand. So to close it, you have to get these back in the center. It's like some sort of sick game where you can't touch the edge, otherwise you'll end up slicing your finger off. Okay. Place that guy in there. That guy in there. So with the laser cutter, obviously I wouldn't have to do this. Time with your kids, time with your loved ones. Make these cuts. I find that my line, or I guess straight down the center. Oh, and what did that just make? A cash strap. So this compares. So now that we have that done, we're going to stain this. And then I have to go pick up my kid. The smell is horrendous. It's smells like paint thinner a little bit. So I'm just gonna go real light with this here, just to make sure it's all over. Sometimes I have a tendency to over saturate my leather with stain, which then turns into oh, now my cards are warped because of the amount of stain that I put on them because it's so saturated. So I think another thing that I'm going to do with this is I might use that like weird Tokonol technique I used last night on this lighter here. I rubbed Tokonol on the outside of it, and I burnished it, the outside of it, and I gave it this nice like antique quality to it, vintage used quality to it. So using this rag technique is by far the best as far as like getting an even distribution of stain across your cards. So I'm going to move these over here, and you can see that they are very nice now. It's here. I think I'm going to do red stitching on this. That'll look nice. I'll be able to punch my holes in the next episode, stitch it all together, and then polish it and finish it off. Okay, so I do want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me for part 2 of the Slim Wallet series. And remember, clean up your workstation, vacuum after you're done. And don't forget that the devil is always in the details.